Hey guys, welcome to session 2. Today's session is all about building strength through the shoulders and the elbow and the back of the arms and holding a nice line. It's going to be quite challenging, and we're actually going to sandwich quite a few things that you've already learned together in a progressively harder manner. So we're going to go from a slightly easier position and we're going to make it harder and harder until eventually we're facing the wall. It is going to be pretty challenging, so if at any point it feels a bit too hard, or I'll go through exactly what we're going to do, but if you need to take a rest at any point, please do. Don't feel like you've got to do the same amount of work that I'm doing, just because that's how it's laid out. I'm just going to get my phone, because we're going to use it for a timer. So don't worry about needing to do the exact same amount of work that I'm doing. We're actually going to go through a new exercise today that's called a dead tiger. And essentially it's just like a lying face down handstand. So what we're going to do, we're going to be quite deliberate about our position. Lie face on the floor, pull our hands towards us, squeeze your bum, squeeze your glutes, and we're sort of going to hold this position here, thinking about trying to pull our belly button away from the floor, because obviously that means we're holding that nice dish. So that's our dead tiger. We're going to hold there for 15 seconds. Then we're going to go into a gymnastic plank. We're just pressing the floor away, leaning forwards. 15 seconds in a gymnastic plank. Then we're going to go feet on the wall. And we're going to go for 15 seconds in a 45-degree handstand. And then we're going to go all the way into the wall. We're going to go 15 seconds and a face the wall handstand. We're going to finally come down and hold a dish for 15 seconds as well, whether that's here or here, doesn't matter too much. Just holding that dish for 15 seconds. Alright, so I'm just going to put a timer on my phone. So we're going to go 15 seconds of work, 5 seconds of rest to get to the new position each time. And it's going to be continuous. So I would suggest that you start with your feet next to the wall so that you save as much time as possible in each position. So it's dead tiger, feet are against the wall, gymnastic plank, feet are against the wall, 45-degree handstand, feet on the wall, face the wall handstand, feet on the wall. Again though, if once we go into that 45-degree handstand, if we can't go any further because it's a bit too hard to walk, either stay in the 45-degree handstand for 2 sets of 15 seconds, or stay there for as long as you feel comfortable doing, and then come down, and then just wait until we start the dish and we'll go into the dish. So it's still going to be you're still going to be getting a lot of work through it. You just might need to take 5-10 seconds, a little bit easier, because going in a bit closer to the wall, we're just not quite there yet, and that's completely fine. So let's get started. So starting in a dead tiger position in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes behind us, arms overhead. Squeezing your bum, squeezing your glutes, pulling your hands towards your head. Really active in this position. And then from here into our gymnastic plank, so press the floor away. Lean forwards, 15 seconds. If you remember after here, we're going feet on the wall for a 45-degree handstand. Press the floor away. Make sure we're at that 45-degree angle, we're not piped through the hips or anything. And then from here, when it dings, there you go. face the wall handstand, 45 seconds. And finally, into dish. Lower back press into the floor, whatever dish hold you can do. Alright, that's one round. So we're going to take about a minute and we're going to go through that again. So with each position we're just thinking arms fully extended, as much rounding or protraction as we can get through our mid upper back, and we're just drilling those positions as we go through.
Activity completed.
Alright, so 30 seconds and then we'll go again. Just make sure you're working to your own level. Don't feel like you've got to do the 15 seconds facing the wall as close as you can go. If we're not quite there yet, it's completely fine just to keep building, keep progressing week to week, not feeling like you've got to go into positions that are just a little bit too challenging. If you think about if you had a barbell, putting a bar over your head with your whole body weight attached to it, it's quite a lot of load. So just bear that in mind when you think about a handstand. It's essentially what you're doing. Alright, so 10 seconds. Same again, arms overhead, pulling your hands towards you, off you go. Squeeze glutes, squeeze abs. Three, two, one, gymnastic plank, press the floor away, and we'll go straight in pretty much. Handstand, feet basically straight on the wall, wherever you are. Make sure we're coming off the wall in a straight line, not pipe through your hips or anything like that. And all the way in. Finally into your dish. As hard a one as you can hold. Oh, one more go. So again, if you think about how heavy it would be having a bar over your head with your own body weight attached to it, and how that relates to being in a handstand. Obviously all your body weight is over your head in the handstand. So try not to get frustrated or annoyed if that underlying strength just isn't quite there yet, because if you think about how long it would take you to build that strength of the barbell, it would take quite a long time. So it's okay for it to take a decent chunk of time when we're handstanding too. It's really easy to sort of like think, oh, I've got a body, thus I should be able to do body weight things. But body weight things are really, really very challenging because you've only got one set weight it's like doing all your exercise with a bar that's preloaded at whatever your body weight is. So just allow yourself to have the patience or the time to gradually improve without trying to get frustrated. You know, we're only 6 weeks in to a skill that is likely going to take you a year to be able to do. So it's always worth reminding yourself to be patient and just let yourself improve at your whatever rate you're improving at, because the most important thing is consistency over time. So take your time with it and enjoy the process. One more time. Sorry for all these things that's going to happen. Okay, starting in 10 seconds. Dead tiger again, last time. 3, 2, 1. And gymnastic plank. A little bit premature. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs. Fly 3 handstand. And finally, face the wall. Oh gosh. And the last dish. Oh, perfect. So, all done for today. Short and sweet, very hard. If you want to do a couple more of those, by all means you're welcome to. If you want to add in a few kick-ups afterwards, again, very welcome to, but just try and keep that consistent daily practice going and you will continually improve. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you next week for week 7.